I've already done the larger pieces, and working from the largest to the smallest, so the next in line was the gun barrels. This is the first one I did, and I was scraping the flashing off of it, and I was thinking I better sand the end of the barrel here so that, you know, any little flashing that's on there, get rid of it. And I take a look at it, and here Trumpeter has gone to the trouble to make it look like it's hollow. I'll put the macro lens on. Let's get it mounted on a piece of blue tack here so I can rotate it, and I'll show you. I mean, this is really, really nice. And this is not the largest gun barrel. These are the medium-sized ones. So, yeah. And here's the breech end of it. They've even gone to a lot of work to detail stuff that is never going to be seen, because this is all going to be inside the turret. It's not open at the back or top or anything like that. So anyway, they sure did a nice job on this kit. All the pieces now are done. These little ones here that are going to be hidden inside the turret covers, I didn't do a real good job, but they're okay. Now, before we can actually start painting, we gotta get our number 13s off here. And there's 3 on this sheet and 3 on the other sheet. And they go around the outside of this base. All the way there. Well, you'll see, because we're going to have to do it. And there's no use painting if these aren't on there. So I guess next thing to do is get these nipped off. Now these ones this end here is giving me trouble for some reason. Maybe I should turn this around so it's the other way. Okay, this one we already did. This one we already did. Maybe we didn't do this one. Here, we did now. Okay. Guess I should have been a little bit more systematic here. Now, we're soon going to find out which ones we missed. Oh, I don't want to bend this. Okay, we got them. Okay, I got the 3 off the other sheet pretty much the same way, except that this one here, I accidentally bent the end a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I'm going to have to try and bend that straight. Otherwise, this may not be a good idea, but I'm going to try it anyway, and if it doesn't seem to want to work out, then I'll try something else. But what I need is have this held down. Now I want to be able to see. Okay. I'm going to see if we can't just push this over here so it'll be straight. Okay, as you can see, I've rearranged everything here, and I think I should maybe block this like this. Did I go a little bit too much? No? No, I think that's pretty good. Let's just leave well enough alone. Okay, that's all the material that we need to make up a complete turret. Now, this photo etch that we nipped off here, as I was mentioning, it has to go around the outside of this base, and I just don't know when is the best time to do it. Should I be doing it right now? See, my plan was to paint the barrels the darker gray, and then everything else the lighter gray. But maybe these bigger ones don't need to be a darker gray to stand out. You know, they're pretty visible already, whereas on the smaller turrets that we made a couple of days ago, they did look pretty good dark gray. Once again, I'm thinking out loud here, and however, this photo etch, it has to go around here, and like I say, should I be doing it now before I put the pieces all together, or would it maybe be safer to do it afterwards? My thinking is that if I do it now, it would be easy to spray at the darker gray so it would stand out against the side of the turret here, but maybe that's a mistake here. Let's check Stefan's book and see if we can see what this piece was. And also we have that computer program that we were looking at a week ago. What was it, World of Warships or something like that? Let's see what that particular artist drew. You know, his interpretation of what it used to be. We might even be able to find a photograph of it. What is this thing? My personal opinion is it's some sort of a railing, but I could be wrong. Okay, this is going to be in what they call armament. And here we go. Alright, here's our big guns. And here's the Let's see here. Is this them? No. Yeah, it looks a little bit like it. Okay, this is 380 millimeter. Let's just get at the front of the... Okay, this is probably the beginning of... Okay, here's the beginning of armament. Okay, 380 millimeter. And we want the 150 millimeter, which is... no, that's not right either. What are we doing right now here? We're doing the 150 millimeter. You know what? I think I was saying that that would be like a 6-inch gun. 150 millimeters is not 6 inches. It's only about that big. Yeah, that'd be like a 3-inch gun. Anyway, it's funny nobody corrected me on that. So we gotta keep going here. 380. Yeah, those 380s, they were pretty big. Okay, here we go. Now we are into the 150 millimeter gun. 15 centimeters is 150. Where's my ruler that has millimeters on it anyway? We'll check that out later. Now, there's the two different types of guns, or turrets. There's this one here. Okay, and pretty realistic. I know you probably can't see it, but there's a hatch there, and a little tiny hatch there. Okay, now here's the other kind that has the, you know, that has the little part sticking out the sides. Okay, that's that one. Same gun, just different type of turret. But what we wanted to find out is, what is this thing around the bottom here? And I'm not seeing it. Oh, I sort of see it right there. Actually, these 150s were pretty complicated too. You notice it went well down into the ship here, about, so it would have dropped down 1, 2, 3 decks, and then almost to 4, where they would have loaded the shell. Kind of looks like it was a 2-part shell. The powder was separate from the shell itself. Anyway. Anyway, these are the ones that we're working on right now. 150 millimeters. Okay, now this is what I was going by. If there's I know that there's approximately 30 centimeters in a foot. So 15 is half. Half of a foot is 6 inches. No, I guess these would have been like a 6-inch gun. Okay, so I was right. So I was wrong about being wrong. Anyway, let's... I'm not seeing what I wanted to find out though, and that is what is this photo-etch stuff? It doesn't really show, except in this one shot right here. You can sort of see it. I'll zoom in on that and see if we can enhance it a little, and then we'll go to the computer and see what the World of Warships or whatever that was says. Yeah. Now I realize this looks really washed out, and it is, because I have deliberately overexposed this shot to full f-stops in order to try and bring out this dark ring here. Otherwise it's just going to look black to you if it was normally exposed. It would look black like this black ring here. You wouldn't see the detail there. You can sort of see, but what was that and why was it there? Was it maybe part of the way the cogs hooked into it? No, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, yeah. In the meantime, let's go to the computer and see if we can find that CGI rendering. Yeah. I feel a little bit embarrassed here because I cannot find that link that I had. I thought I had saved that. You know, the one where we could actually move in and zoom around on the drawing of the Bismarck? If the person is listening that happened to originally send it, if you wouldn't mind sending it again, this time I'll make sure I save it in a safe place. Now, this is just my own idea. I've never seen anybody do anything quite like this before, so I don't know if it's going to work. Now, the idea is I want to try and get this in a nice circle so that it will fit better around this. At least that's the plan. Oh, I'm noticing that this has a lot of epoxy glue on it. Maybe I better find a drill bit or something that's more perfectly round. The idea was I was just going to roll this and, well, I'm going to go find a drill bit. Okay. I would have preferred one a little bigger, but I didn't want to have to go down to my workshop, and this one was already up here. You know what? I think this is going to work. Maybe I'm pushing down too hard here, and it's coiling up a little bit on the Okay, now my thinking was it's going to naturally want to stay coiled around this thing. Maybe you could use a little bit more tightening right here. Now this is just a thought. Okay, I think if I was to start it back here where nobody's going to see, and then work it all the way around, something like this. There's probably a better way to do this. So I don't want to get this thing badly kinked or anything either. Oops. I know you can't see it anymore, but we'll take a look at it once I finally get it, if I get it. Ah, well, it didn't go very far. It's just over by the coffee cup here. All right, let's try it again. You know what? I'm going to stop the camera and I'm just going to get it, and then we'll take a close look. Okay, I'm wondering now, how would it be if I was to take and put a little drop of CA glue and just hold this down right there, and then sort of pull it tight, maybe add a little drop here, pull it tight, add a drop here, and just work my way all the way around. I'm going to try that. Now, because I don't want this to all of a sudden come off as I'm messing around with it, I'm going to take and lay this ruler on there just to hold it down. It's already the right shape. Now the other end of this tube is going to be in my mouth, and the idea is that the moist air from my breath is going to help cure that CA medium. And also maybe I can use the tube to push it in a little bit. I believe it's adhered already. I think it wicked its way around here just a little bit. Okay, we are turned 90 degrees. I'm going to pull this tight now and get rid of this. Or maybe I should be doing it differently. Maybe I should be holding it in. See, if I put the CA glue on here and then hold it, it is liable to glue my pointer to the photo etch. I had been hoping to be able to just pull this tight, but it doesn't seem to want to come here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Now if I could just get it to hold like that. If I push down on the ruler. No, that doesn't want to stay. Ooh, it's coming off on me here. That's not good. There we go. Now don't anybody breathe. Now if I blow on it, no, it's not staying there. Well, sort of on. Okay, we're swung around another 90 degrees. We've glued it here. We've glued it here. Now let's see if we can glue it here. Nope. Okay, what's going to happen when I let go? I think it's stuck. Looks good to me. Now mind you, on the side here, it's not, it's not glued on there. But this is going to be painted, and the paint will help make it stick. I'm just going to have to be real careful when I'm handling it. Let's see if we can mount it into one of the gun turret covers now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and just do that 5 more times. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely assemble the turrets. And somebody had recommended that I spray them after they're all assembled. And I've decided to paint the gun barrels the same color as everything else. In other words, the light gray. It's going to look pretty much like what it is, except the detail will probably pop out just a little bit better because it'll be, flat. At least that's the plan right now. I am presently sitting behind my computer, and you might say that I'm a little bit on the shocked side to find out that this video is already over half an hour long. I probably would have done better to have cut a lot of stuff out. There was a lot of, you might say, kind of dead spots in there, but I didn't, so consequently it's half an hour or better long. Anyway, I'll be working on this a little bit more this afternoon, and we'll see how it turned out in episode 293, and that'll be tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.